ocean liner, a luxury liner, and it grounded down in the Caribbean, and it burned, and everybody got off alive, but it was such a striking image. It was just this big, once beautiful thing that was just lying there and decaying. And I thought, what a beautiful metaphor for the earth itself. It's just something, and so this sustains us while we're at sea, like the earth sustains us, while we're, occupying it. It's something to be cared for.
It seems to me like you incorporate a lot of nature, like nature's taking over some of the machines. Is that a good impression of how I see your art?
Yeah, especially with the ships that are swamped, like you see the one down there. It's almost as though the ship has been lying there for decades and decades, and then the vegetation, the other species, are starting to recover and take over. And there's also a visual order. It's almost like a garden where you can see things in rows. And perhaps, so far in the future that the vegetation has been genetically modified to groom itself. But yet it's a little bit awry. Something's not quite right about it. It's a little bit of a frightening garden. And the sea itself, the sea is always going to be stronger than man and man's desire to conquer the sea.
Yeah, I kind of see the symbolism of that. That's my impression.
What was your mindset process thinking when you created this astral picture?
The mindset. It's almost like I said in my slide lecture, I would like to be able to write a symphony or an opera, something that just, drives into your soul with power and passion and fear. Because most operas, they're pretty frightening, because there's always something tragic that happens within the beauty of the music. And that's something that I want to do as a painter, because I can't write music.
That's a good way of putting it.
Are there any other realism artists who have inspired you, or any artists in general?
Ah, yes. Well, when I was younger, Maxfield Parrish, and he's still one of the, I think, the best painters, Maxfield Parrish. And Will Cotton is somebody. You should Google Will Cotton. He's an extraordinary painter right now. He's younger than I am. Maria Tomasula. She just had a great show in Chicago at Zoe Lieberman. She does fantastic work. Yeah, there's a lot of artists out there right now that are really doing great things, I think. And they're painters. And it's nice to see painting survive, what was called, there's so many, the powers that be in the art world trying to squelch, the painting community. But it's not happening, I think.
So do you see a resurgence of the artists trying to fight back against that?
Yeah, just to continue painting. Because it's just such a wonderful medium. You've got this transportable surface that occupies a wall. It's not as though we have to step over it. We don't have to step around it. We don't have to, we can wrap it in bubble wrap and ship it off to somebody else. It's really convenient. And it's also, something that we hang on walls. And we've been painting on walls, our species has been painting on walls for thousands of years. And I don't see it ending, just because, this movement in the last part of the last century.
Thank you.